Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the end of chapter 3. So today there's not going to be any new videos with new information. There's going to be some problems for you to work. So if we look at the module for today, let me just explain a couple of things here so it makes sense to you. Right now you're watching this first, hopefully, and there are two things that you need to print out. That's the chapter 3 review, as well as the the section 3.5 homework, which is called 3.5 put it together. So those two things need to be printed out. Those are your two assignments for today. And so this 3.5 homework actually is this right here, and the chapter 3 review is this right here. So you will need to complete those. You will need to upload those as a PDF to those Canvas assignments, okay? You will need to check your answers. The answers are typed at the end of the assignments, okay? This is where you need to be honest with yourself. You know, you're reviewing for your test, so yes, you've either got it or no, you don't, okay? One thing that I do heavily recommend is that you sit down, especially with this chapter 3 review, and you take this as in a test-like situation, meaning that you sit down and can you complete that review with the accuracy within a little bit less than 90-minute time period. Okay, so that's really getting us ready for our test. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to have you report back to me by 3:45 today. So what I want you to do is there is a Google form that is going to be right here on this link. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. I'm going to ask that you do that by 3:45 today, which is Wednesday, November 4th. So that will give me time, and you can see that what I've said here is that the video will be uploaded by noon on Thursday. So I will take whatever questions that you tell me on this Google form right here, and I will work those out, and I will upload those as a video. And that means that, like, right underneath here will be another slot, and that's where the video or videos, depending on how many I need, where those will go. Okay. As far as what's upcoming next, you can see that we do have our chapter 3 test, and that is set for November 11th. At this point, I have updated all of the grades into PowerSchool. So if you haven't looked at those, you can go ahead and take a look at those. Some people have a few things that are not turned in and have zeros for those. So if that is you and you are still wanting to complete those, then let me know and we can update those. Canvas, message me if you have any questions, and I'll be looking forward to your responses here on the Google form so that I can get that information and video going to you. All right, have a great day. It's really basic. Here it is. At the beginning of it asks you what's your first name, what's your last name, but then it's going to ask you what questions from the 3.5 homework would you like to see explained? And then that's the 3.5 put it together. And then what question or questions from the chapter 3 review would you like to be explained? What I would like to do is, if we have questions from the 3.5 homework or from the chapter 3 review, I'd like to address those questions and make a video of me working out those problems. Okay? Additionally, I would like for you to answer either yes or no. Would you like to set up a Zoom session with Ms. Laseko? I know that many of us have multiple classes on this day. In fact, some of us have multiple classes during this class period, which makes it kind of difficult for us to get together as a group. so that if you say yes here, then I will contact you. It may be individual or it may be small group if I can kind of group people together at a certain time. This would most likely occur tomorrow on Thursday during our class period time, if possible. If you have done the 3.5 homework and the chapter 3 review and you think you are doing pretty well, have no questions for me, then feel free to go ahead and answer no. I'm just trying to set up Zoom in a more efficient manner so that we use everyone's time wisely and that everyone gets an opportunity to ask questions. Okay?